come and sit down. Come on, because this video is about the event of the year.
What, this year?
No, we've had the event of the year. In fact, there's been a few events of the year, but this one is in February next year, 2025, and that is the MKGP, the Milton Keynes GP.
British GP.
The British GP. We have both got places, ain't we?
Yes, but you know what?
What?
I got in trucks.
Good.
I got in trucks.
Yeah, because you wanted to run that, didn't you?
I did want to run this. Can't wait to run this. I do need to get over to Silverstone and have a little practice because obviously they run the carpet over there. I need to get my setup sorted. Cool. But I am super excited about the GP.
So, for those of you that don't know what the MKGP, it is probably our country's, Great Britain, the UK's best RC car event indoors. And we've done it for the last 2 years running. Last year was amazing. We both did two-wheel drive. The year before that, you didn't get a spot. I did two-wheel drive. We blogged the whole thing, and it was absolutely incredible. But before we carry on, I need you to get your diaries out. Get your phones out, straight away. Get your notepads out, because you need to make a note of the date. We want to get as many people to this event as possible. This is an absolute showcase.
Just to watch the best drivers, not in the country, but in the world.
Absolutely.
Last year, speaking of that,
go on.
Last year I interviewed 2 world champions while I was there.
Indeed.
In fact, I think both of them have won stuff since.
In
fact, Bruno, what a professional that guy is.
Absolutely.
He's just won a competition, not last week, was it?
He won the IFMAR ISTC World Championships, which is a touring car champs. I mean, the guy is unreal, right?
And as we're watching this now, we're watching him competing in Florida, I believe, just before
the Florida Carpet Championships. Orlowski's out there as well, and we were lucky enough to meet him.
We drove his car.
We drove his car, not very well because it was an animal.
I drove it better than you, apparently.
You did.
The Schumacher man even said so himself.
Yeah, but I was tired. Anyway, dates for the diary are the 14th, the 15th, the 16th of February 2025. I will say that again, the 14th, the 15th and the 16th, 2025. You need to get down there. You need to spectate. You need to watch. You need to bring your kids. Now it's in a shopping centre.
Valentine's weekend.
Valentine's weekend. What you could do, right, is you could say to the missus or whatever, I'm going to take you out for a little bit of lunch, a little bit of a slap-up lunch. I'm going to go to McDonald's, take them to McDonald's or whatever, classy joint like that. Give her a milkshake, whatever, and a nice little apple pie. Do they still do them apple pies?
No, health and safety these days, they're molten, those things. Melted a young child's face off, so I think they've banned them now.
That's terrible. But you could, but what I'm trying to say is make an excuse, get yourself down there, just get down there. We need to showcase this hobby. We're all about growing RC, and it's a great place to go. I should imagine DMS Racing will be there, one of our sponsors, and they will be supplying all the usual bits and pieces, kits and cars and backups and spares and things like that.
SEMCC, they were there last year,
which is Slough, right?
Yep. Their winter series is going on at the moment.
I think they're fully booked for that.
I hope so.
They're Friday nights though. They do a Friday night. Get down there if you can. Support them. They need some more numbers, I think, on the Friday nights. But I think that'll pick up. I hope it does for them. But listen, super stoked to be racing there again. Carl and I, you and me and you, us. We're going to be there not on a Friday.
We're not going to be there on a Friday. Got to go to work.
We've got to go to work. We're not doing two-wheel drive. I'm going to do vintage two-wheel drive, which I'm thoroughly looking forward to. And I'm actually going to have a little go at four-wheel drive this year.
Interesting.
Sorry,
next
year.
You did vintage and four-wheel drive up at the Blackpool event, didn't you? Are you going to run the same cars?
Possibly, yeah. I'm going to run the Mardave Cobra. Totally stock, apart from a LiPo battery, pretty much. I'm going to go brushed in that, and it was just such a joy to race. And actually, there's no pressure. RC is great, but sometimes you don't put so much pressure on yourself. But kind of do.
I do RC with a smile.
Yeah, I know. Well, so do I from now on. So
We'll see.
yeah, whatever. And as far as the 4-wheel drive goes, that will be the LC Racing PTG 1, or possibly, is it the
B5, is it?
B5? Something? Yeah, I think it's the B5.
Yeah.
I'm not sure yet, but it will be either or of them because I just want to do something a bit different, to be quite honest. And actually, if I go with my car, it's an entry level car, and I think it'd be really interesting to see how that fares with some of the. I'm not going to win it. I'm certainly not going to be an A, B, C, D, E, or F final. I'm going to be down the bottom somewhere. But let's see if we don't come last with it, right?
There we go.
Yeah.
Keep it clean.
Keep it clean.
I'll tell you what though, what I like about the old MKGP is their tracks are always interesting. They're always packed with features.
Yeah.
They is amazing. The Florida track
Actually,
looks amazing.
We've got to give Silverstone RC Club a shout out because they're the guys behind it.
Amazing.
And the track design, flawless. But what was you going to say about that?
I was going to say they could teach Efra a thing or two because the Euros this year was a bit...
Yeah. It was almost like...
touring car track
touring
with one
car,
bump in it.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what's not like that. The Florida track looks absolutely
It really does, doesn't
insane.
it?
Like that step down thing. It's crazy.
I'll tell you who I'm rooting for.
Go on then.
Ben Smith.
He's one of our favourites. Do you know what? This year, I think we should definitely try and get an interview with Mr. Smith.
Yeah.
And Mr. Smith Senior.
Oh, his old man. Yeah, he's a character.
Brilliant. I think we're going to make that a priority. So the Smiths, if you're about, have a chat with us.
I want to interview them because I really like what they do. Because I used to go racing with my old man many years ago, and when we've previously seen them, they look like they're having a good laugh in the pits, don't they? And really humble as well. And it's good to see Ben winning some serious races and actually just.
He's up there.
He's up there. It's great to
good
see, right? Yeah, love it. Yeah, and he'll be racing. Actually, racing for Schumacher. So it'll be the LD3 as will Orlowski as well. So. Yeah.
It's all good. And possibly we might be able to interview the Hall brothers again.
That'd be nice. I'll tell you who
they're
we
running
need
for Associated.
We need to interview as well. The Thames sisters. Is it Evie?
Yes.
Oh.
They've just signed for Schumacher, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
They're doing really well. The one person I regret not interviewing last year because he was very busy. Too busy for us, he was. Too busy. Not like Bruno.
Lee Martin.
No, he's always busy, is Lee. He's one of the busiest guys I ever met.
He's always busy. We turn up and say, can we have an interview, Lee? And he's like, no, I'm busy.
He's busy.
He's busy.
But Ongaro was there. Now, he doesn't do particularly well with the electric stuff, but for off-road outdoor stuff, he's the main man. He knows how to drive a car, that lad.
He does, doesn't he? So maybe he'll be there. But like Cole said, like you said not so long back in this video, if you go and watch, you are guaranteed to watch the world's best RC drivers, and believe me, they make it look super easy, don't they?
Yeah.
'Cause it really
if you want a little sort of reality check, watch us crashing our way round, and that is actually...
Yeah. But the thing is, even we've always said, though, that I mean, the first video we did, I remember us talking about get involved, have a go. And actually, there will be people racing there this year who probably only got into RC last year.
Yeah.
Because there's always someone to race against. Because you've got finals all the way up to like A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, probably. Maybe further.
I think it's further. I think I might have been in the O final or something.
Yeah,
I was
but
way
but it
down.
doesn't matter, does it? Because you're guaranteed to have a race with somebody. And everyone's super helpful there. Always a really great day, and they trialled vintage last year, and I did watch that, and I thought, I fancy a bit of that, and I got in. I'm really happy I got in.
I was watching that going, I need to be doing that. I need to be in racing one of these things. Again, this is a 2-wheel drive truck. This is the Schumacher Storm ST2. It's had a couple of runs on Astro, one run on carpet at the Charged RC event. I need to get this up running again, ready for MKGP. I'm super excited. We just got to get Christmas out of the way first.
Yes, we have. That reminds me, I've got to do my Christmas list.
Do you reckon, right?
What?
I know you said you want to run the Mar, Dave. 2025,
Mm-hmm.
it's not long away. Do you reckon you'll finish your Cougar by then?
You know, I'm glad you said that because I haven't actually started that yet.
Unbelievable.
You can't rush perfection. They'll tell you this. You know, you go to race meetings, your cars fall apart. You have other people sort your cars out. In fact, some of the Schumacher team saw you with your car. You were trying to rebuild a shock while it was still attached to your car. You're an embarrassment, man. Anyway, I haven't started to build that yet.
We're supposed to be racing them.
Hurry up. We will race them.
Mine's been built for a month now.
All right, okay.
Sorry.